Okay, alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name's James IZ. I'm back yet with another video. In this video topic, it's about why millennials and Gen Z are going non-contact with their parents. I found this TikTok compilation video of millennials and Gen Z talking about, I guess like their toxic relationship with their parents, or like their toxic parents that they have a relationship, or the relationship with their toxic parent, how they cut it off and everything when they grew as an adult. Now, for me personally, right? My parents were married for almost 2 decades before I was even born. They're still married to this day, right? I'm very grateful to have both my parents growing up and seeing a loving and healthy relationship as an adult, and I can't say that for the majority of other people. Let me stop talking about myself. Let's see what these people on TikTok have to say about their relationship with their parents.
Has anyone else noticed that when an adult child chooses to not have a relationship with a parent, it's always, but she's your mom, but he's your dad. You only have one dad, you only have one mom. And it's never, wow, what could a parent do to cause their child to make this decision?
I do think a lot of people will end up blaming, like the person for not having a relationship with their parents and or not talking to them. But really, at the end of the day, you don't know what they actually went through. You know what I mean? Like, they could have went through some real shit that could have been caused by their parents, and that's why they don't even talk to them no more. You know what I mean? So we truly don't even know at the end of the day. So I need to hear like a story here. You know what I mean? Instead of just talking about the issue, I need to hear like an actual genuine story to understand why.
Or it's never put your children. How could you treat your children that way? Why is it that the responsibility of the relationship is placed on the child?
This is the least.
Okay, so she never explained on what her.
This is the least favorite part of my job. A patient is asking me to call his son, who he's not spoken to in 10 years, and tell him to come visit him before he dies.
Okay.
Now, why in the fuck would you record this and post this on TikTok? You should be fired and have your medical license taken away from you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you record? Like, did you ask permission at least, bitch?
Okay. So he said no, he's not gonna come.
Okay, so you didn't actually show the conversation. Okay. You already have the camera set up and everything. You might as well just show us the conversation here.
I said that I respect that decision. Asked if he wants me to notify him whenever his dad does die, and he said yes. I have to go in here now and tell the patient that.
That guy will probably just celebrate and not come to the funeral, but okay.
Didn't go well. I told him that his son said that he doesn't want to come. The patient asked if I told him that he was dying. I said I did. He said, you should have told him that he had to come. I said, I'm not going to do that. I offered, if my patient wants to write his son a letter, that I will get it to him. I said, I can't leave it.
If I was on my deathbed and I had this chick taking care of me, bro, I would ask for some head. I'm not even gonna lie.
Now, I don't understand why some parents act so surprised when their kids go no contact, knowing damn well you treated that kid like a servant more than you treated them like a child. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some amazing parents out there, but then there's a select group of parents that traumatize their kids, that never allowed their kids to speak, never created a safe space, and to be honest, you're one of the reasons why your child deals with so many different issues like anxiety, because you stress that kid out.
Is he projecting? Because I don't even think this is like that much of an issue. You know what I mean? I think maybe like the only reasonable thing to do to go non-contact with your parents is if, say, if like your mom or dad sold your ass out, you know what I mean? Like, prostituted you out as a young child. Like, that would make sense to me. But other than that, I mean, just growing up as an adolescent boy and teenager, your parents being a parent, and then like now you just don't like them now for some reason. I mean, that's really on you. Yeah. So
hi, I'm Dawn. I'm an estranged mom, and I just say it like I see it.
So I've been no contact with my mother for 8 years, and this woman reminds me a lot of her. Go back and watch her original video. I will tag her so you can watch it, but the whole video is just her not taking accountability for anything she's done. Kids do not cut off their parents completely for small things. They don't cut off their parents for things that have only happened once or twice. A lot of people cut off their parents because they're other children, or that's often their experience. And then she says, oh, but I've apologized, and I'm not exactly sure what she's apologized for, because the entire video is her not taking accountability for anything.
yeah, so this is a thing that I can't relate to whatsoever. My parents support me no matter what. Why did I make this fucking video? Oh my goodness. Okay.
These are the things that I didn't expect when I went no contact with my mom. I have been no contact with my mom on and off for the past 10 years, but I would say it's been pretty consistent for the last 5 or 6 years. When I say no contact, I mean no contact. I don't have her phone number. I don't have her address. She met my son, but only once when he was 2 years old, and now he's about to be 7 years old this year. And she's never met my daughter, and she has not met my fiance. And the one thing that I did not expect when I went no contact with her was the amount of people in my life that would meet me for the very first time, find out that I'm no contact with my mom, and then ask me to end the relationship.
You just meet people that you've never met before, and you're immediately talking about how you have no contact with your own mother. How did you get to that point exactly? Like, you just meet people and you just trauma dump or something?
I'm trying to make the relationship work. The no contact is the end of something. It's not the beginning of something. Typically, they try for probably many years.
Dude, hearing these chicks here, I'm sure that like they've been through some trauma, but why is that instead of talking to a therapist, they just go onto TikTok and just talk and talk and talk? Like, bro, all I'm hearing about is just like talking around this shit. Like, what are the specifics here? Like I want to hear a fucking story.
I blocked my parents even though they paid for some of my college and gave me a car because of this reason. Growing up, both of them had uncontrollable anger issues and absolutely no concept of boundaries. It was violent, emotionally abusive, verbally, physically. You get the picture. My mom would make some serious threats over my grades, and she would tell me like my friends would all realize how bad and stupid I am one day and leave me. When I got married, she claimed that my husband would abuse me and realize that I was a burden and leave me.
That's actually crazy as fuck. Okay, yeah, so I mean, they did pay for half your college in a car. Saying that to your own child, I mean, it's kind of fucked. Okay, see, now this is like an actual story here. Now, I mean, she said that they were verbally and physically abusive to her because she would get bad grades in school. I mean, do you see the race of this Middle Eastern parents? I guess
So I cut my dad off like a couple weeks ago, and I haven't really talked about it much, honestly, at all on here. I have made some videos about, you know, having a parent that's like emotionally absent, and that parent I'm talking about is my dad. I'm gonna try really hard not to make this long.
Yo, I swear, I watched this shit be long. Watch.
Before I'll do that.
Yep, it's pretty long. Oh my goodness, this is long. Yep, that is long. Yep, it's, oh my goodness. Holy yapathon here. We got a yapathon right here, ladies and gents. Holy shit.
Hey guys, so it's been officially 1 year since I went no contact with my mom and my dad, and because this is how I started my platform, I wanted to give like one last update and kind of put this to rest, because I've also decided to put that relationship to rest for good. And I'll kind of tell you guys how the interaction went and kind of what's led me to that decision. So one of my cousins got married in October, and so a lot of my family attended the wedding, and I anticipated seeing, you know, some of my siblings and my parents. So I was informed that my dad was there like the week before, because the week before was when
$2,400. This worked yesterday. 3 $800 stacks. Let's do it again today. 8 is a lucky number in gambling. The infinity symbol, 888. We can't lose. Let's go. Fire it in there. 8. Oh, that's probably good. Well, not as good with a 4. Okay. All right. Oh, shocker. All right. How about a 9er? 8. Wow, now we need a small card. Any small card. That's a big card. All right, now we're down here. 2 out of 3, 1 6. Oh, we're going to have a hard time winning here. She has a 10. It's a $1,600 disaster. Oh, we won. All right, we only lost 800.
All right, yeah, well, that seemed to be the last of it right there. Yeah, so it was mainly just all women, really. No offense, ladies, but you can really just talk in circles, and it's just a slugfest. Holy shit. Is there any TikToks out there of guys talking about some shit, you know, like guys that can get straight to the fucking point and just don't sit on that camera and yap all day, you know what I mean? Like guys that have like drinking and drug problems, maybe, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, because they can just get straight to the fucking point, you know what I mean? Because otherwise I can't relate to this shit, and that was just a slugfest. Yeah, bro, if you have a fucked up relationship with your family, you know, I feel sorry for you. And like, you know, like you can type it out like in the comments, bro. I'm done here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I'm out.